We're going to do a quick review of what we went through last week. So we did, let me see. Is there, let me see. I'm going to see if I can pull up the other. Can you pull up the slide, the slide from before? I'll watch how you do it. Colors.
And if you want to share this one, you just click that.
Okay. So last week, we did a review on numbers, colors, and the animals, and then we went into weather. So this week we'll review the weather, and then we'll review some of the counting, and then we'll go on into week 3. So can everybody see the slide? Thumbs up? Yep. Okay. So the first one is raining. So Sokalan, Sokalan. Lori, Sokalan. Is there a way I can put this presentation up here so I can still see them? Thank you.
Sokana?
Sokalan.
Sokalan.
Ah. Thank you. Sue, Sokalan. Ah.
Sokalan.
Ah. Norbu and Bani, Sokalan.
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 Forest, Sokalan.
Sokalan.
The next one is snowing. We now. We now. Lori, we now.
We now.
Sue, we now.
We now.
Bonnie, we now.
Go ahead.
We now.
We now.
Forest, we now.
We know.
The next one is cloudy. Akumakwit. Akumakwit. Lori, akumakwit.
Akumakwit.
Sue, akumakwit.
Akumakwit.
Bonnie, akumakwit.
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 Forest, akumakwit.
Akumakwit.
The next one is thundering. Papatakwit. Papatakwit. Lori, papatakwit.
Papet. Papatakwi.
Sue, papatakwit.
Pepatakwit.
Bonnie, papatakwit.
Papatakwi.
Papatakwi.
Forest, papatakwit.
Pepetakwik.
Bonnie and Forrest, did you get the slide for the next, or the curriculum for the next few weeks? The outline?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yes,
The next one is foggy. For some reason, I can't remember it. Awanichen. Lori.
Awanichen.
Sue, awanichen.
Awanichen.
Bonnie, awanichen.
Anihin.
Awanichen.
Forrest, awanichen.
Awanichen.
The next one is, it's sunny. Wasa Lindau. Wasa Lindau. Lori, Wasa Lindau.
Wasalendal.
Sue, Wasa Lindau.
Wasa Lindau.
Bonnie, Wasa Lindau.
Go ahead.
Wasalindau.
Wasalendal.
Forest, Wasalindo.
Wasalindo.
Okay, and then last week we talked about creating it as a question. So when we're saying Sokolan, we now, Papatakwik, we're saying it is raining, it is snowing, it is cloudy, it is thundering, it is foggy, it is sunny. When you put ha, when you add ha to the end of it, you are asking a question. So if I say Sokolan ha, I'm saying, is it snowing? We now ha, is it snowing? Sokolan ha, is it raining? So we'll practice that way, and then we'll go on to this next week. So I'm going to ask you, and then you can repeat. So if I say Sokolan ha, you can say Sokolan. It is raining. Okay. We'll start with Lori. Papatakwika.
Papatakwi.
Sue. Sokolan ha.
Sokolan.
Bani. Akumakwit ha.
Akumakwit.
Akumakwit.
We now ha, Forrest.
We know.
So it kind of, I think we're going into a little bit more descriptive language with the weather into this week. So I'm going to switch slides. Wait. How do I? Okay. Can you see the slide?
No.
Okay.
If you go present share tab, journals down here.
Here.
Maybe up here it'll pop up. There you go. Chrome tab.
Okay. Thank you. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So it's really difficult to show these. So I actually put them in English on there. So we're going to start with yesterday. Actually, I'm going to back up a little bit because there's some things that I just want to go through. So we can use the language while we're communicating with each other back and forth. So one of the things you might have heard me say is lapi il, lapi il. When I'm saying lapi il, I'm saying say it again. So we'll practice that one. Lapi il, Sue, lapi il.
Lapiel. Lapiel.
Forest, lapi il.
Lapi il.
Il. Lapi il. El. Lapi il. Il.
Lapi il.
Bani, lapi il.
Floppy eel.
Lapi eel.
Lori, lapi il.
Lapi eel.
So another one that we can use is chikawish il. That means say it slowly. Chikawish il. Sue, chikawish il.
Chikawish eel.
Forrest, chikawish il.
Chikawish il.
Bani, chikawish il.
Sally heel.
Kishawish. Kichawich eel.
Chikawish il.
Chikawish eel.
Lori, chikawish il.
Chikawish eel.
Okay. Oh, here's a third one that we can use so that we can communicate back and forth. How do you say it? Takatailain, takatailain, takatailain. Sue, takatailain.
Kakatalain.
Forest, ta katailain. Ta katailain. You're on mute. Ta katailain.
Takatailain.
Bani, Norbu, ta katailain.
Papa Tyler in.
Takatailain.
Lori, ta katailain.
Takatailain.
Okay. So we can start using those when we're having problems pronunciating, or if you can't hear me and you want me to say it slowly or you want me to say it again. So we're gonna do today, yesterday, tonight, tomorrow morning. I'm sorry for my pictures, but that's the best my mind was able to come up with. So we'll start with yesterday. Yesterday. Walakwa. 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 Sorry. Sue. Walakwa. Walakwa.
Willaqua.
Walakwa.
Willaqua.
Forest. Walakwa. Walakwa.
Walakwa.
Bonnie. Walakwa.
Walakwe.
Lori. Walakwa.
Walakwe.
Awesome. Today. Kishqueak. Kishqueak. Kishqueak, Sue.
Kishqueak.
Forest. Kishqueak.
Kishqueak.
Bonnie. Kishqueak.
Kishqueak.
Lori. Kishqueak.
Kishqueak.
So tonight, piskaka or kwai piskak. Kwai means now. So you can say, it will change in sentence form, but piskakak or kwai piskak. So you're going to hear kwai piskak more. So we'll use kwai piskak. Bonnie, kwai piskak. Oh, sorry, I went out of order. I threw you off. Sue, kwai piskak.
Quai pisek.
Kwai piskak.
Quai piskak.
Forest, kwai piskak.
Kwai piskak.
Bonnie, kwai piskak.
Go ahead. Kwai piskek.
Quite peace crap.
Lori, kwai piskak.
Kwai piskek.
Awesome. So tomorrow, wapung, wapunga, wapung. Sue, wapung.
Lapung.
Forest, wapung.
Wapung.
Bonnie, wapung.
Wapung. Honey.
Lori, wapung.
Papa.
Awesome. Wapung.
Wapung.
I put morning daylight. Wapen, wapen. Sue, wapen.
Wapun.
Forest, wapen.
Wapun.
Norbu and Bonnie, wapen.
Whopping.
Wapun.
Lori, wapen.
Wapun.
So, I'm not a English major, and so I'm not really good at describing how it works, but I tried to put it in I tried to give examples to show the different possibilities of how to create sentences using language. So I will see you in the morning or tomorrow. Wapanga ich kanewal. Wapanga ich kanewal. Sue, wapanga ich kanewal.
Wapunga ich kanewa.
Wapanga ich kanewal.
Wapanga ich kanewa.
Forest, Wapanga ich kanewal.
Wapunga ich kanewal.
Bani and Norbu, Wapanga ich kanewal.
Wapanga ich kanewal.
Wapanga ich kanewal.
Lori, Wapanga ich kanewal.
Wapanga ich kanewal.
Sue, we'll start with you. I will go there tomorrow. Wapanga api enda. Wapanga api enda.
Wapanga ape enda.
Forest, Wapanga api enda.
Wapunga apni enda.
Norbu and Bani, I will go there tomorrow. Wapanga api enda.
Wapa he inda.
Wapanga api enda.
Lori, Wapanga api enda.
Wapanga api enda.
It is going to rain tomorrow. Wapanga kataha sokalan. Wapanga kataha sokalan. Sue.
Wapakataha sokalan.
Forest. Wapanga kataha sokalan.
Wapunga kataha sokalan.
Norbu and Bani. Wapanga kataha sokalan.
Wapanga kataha sokalan. Go ahead.
Wapang kata hasokalan.
Lori. Wapanga kataha sokalan.
Wapanga kataha sokalan.
Awesome. Did it rain last night? Sokalan ha piskak. Sokalan ha piskak. Sue.
Sokalan ha piskak.
Forest. Sokalan ha piskak.
Sokalan ha piskak.
Norbu and Bani. Sokalan ha piskak.
Sokalan ha piskik.
Sokalan ha piskek.
Awesome. Lori. Sokalan ha piskak.
Sokalan ha piskek.
Awesome. Did it rain yesterday? Sokalan ha walakwe. Sokalan ha walakwe. Sue.
Sokalan ha walakwa.
Awesome. Forest. Sokalan ha walakwe.
Sokalan ha walakwat.
Norbu and Bani. Did it rain yesterday? Sokalan ha walakwe.
Sokalan ha alakwe.
Sokalan ha walakwe.
Awesome. Lori. Did it rain yesterday? Sokalan ha walakwe.
Sokalan ha walakwe.
Awesome. I want to see if I can go. Um, okay. So I was just sitting there thinking, there was only 3 of us last week, I believe. So I wanted to kind of go back and go through numbers. I'll see if I can pull it back up.
You need assistance?
I just don't want to dig in his files. So, okay, stop presenting this one. because I don't think it's up there anymore.
What do you want?
The last one. I think I closed out of it. I should know how to use this.
That one?
This one. Oh, I didn't put them on there. I think we just went through them. Oh, it's okay. We'll just go through it. Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay. We went through numbers when the first time we went through 1 through 10. So I didn't make a slide for this. We just went through it. So the slide really doesn't help. But we went from 11 to 20. So I just wanted to go over that. Again, for those who weren't here, I'll go through them one time, and then you can hear the pattern, and then we can go through them together. So 11 is gutta nika, gutta nika. 12, nisha nika. 13, nacha nika, nacha nika. 14, nawa nika, nawa nika. 15, nalina nika, nalina nika. 16, gutashtahanika, gutashtahanika. 17, nishashtahanika, nishashtahanika. 18, chashtahanika, chashtahanika. 19, nolitahanika, nolitahanika. 20, taquinake, taquinake. So I talked a little bit about after 20. So when you go from 20 until you get to 29, it will be another repetitive pattern. So it will be taquinake walk, and walk is and. Taquinake wa gutta. Taquinake wa nisha. Taquinake wa nacha. So that is the pattern until we get to 1,000, ain't it? Just the tens value will change. So I don't remember 30. I'll find it. But so we can go from there. So I'm gonna go. We'll go through the team. That's 15. Sorry, I'm talking to Aunt Molly. So 11, gutta nika. Lori, gutta nika.
Gutta nika.
Forrest, gutta nika.
Gutta nika.
Bonnie and Norbu, gutta nika.
Britannica.
Gutta nika.
Sue, gutta nika.
Gutta nika.
12, nisha nika. Lori, nisha nika.
Nisha nika.
Nisha nika.
Forrest, nisha nika.
Nisha nika.
Bonnie and Norbu, nika.
Nisha nika.
Totanopisha.
No, Nisha.
Nishanika.
Nisha nika. I think Sue
Sorry.
froze. We'll go on to 13. Nisha nika. Go ahead, Sue.
Nisha nika.
13, nachanika. Nachan. I think Lori froze too. I think everybody's frozen except Sue now. Okay, Lori. Nachanika.
Nakanika.
Forrest, nachanika.
Nacha nika.
You're just stone-faced, I guess. Bonnie and Norbu. Don't know if you're frozen.
No.
Nahanika.
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 It's crazy because as soon as you turn your mics on, you guys unfreeze. So Sue, Nahanika.
Nahanika.
14. Now Anika. Now Anika. Lori.
Now Anika.
Forrest. Now Anika.
Newanika.
Bonnie and Norbu. Now Anika.
Now Anika.
Sue. Now Anika.
Nawanika.
15. Nalananika. Nalananika. Lori.
Nalananika.
Forrest. Nalananika.
Nalananika.
Norbu and Bonnie. Nalananika.
Nalananika.
Sue. Nalananika.
Nalananika.
I think Norbu keeps going and finding food and then coming back. Yeah. 16. Gutash Tahanika. Gutash Tahanika, Lori.
Gutash Tahanika.
Gutash Tahanika, Forrest.
And Gutash Tahanika.
Bonnie and Norbu. Gutash Tahanika.
Gutash Tahanika.
Gutash Tahani.
Gutash Tahanika. Are you there, Sue?
Gitash Tahanika.
Lori. 17. Nishash Tahanika.
Nishash Tahanika.
Forrest. Nishash Tahanika.
Nishash Tahanika.
Bonnie. Nishash Tahanika.
Nishash Tahanika.
Sue. Nishash Tahanika.
Nishash Tahanika.
18. Chash Tahanika. Chash Tahanika. Lori.
Chash Tahanika.
Forrest. Chash Tahanika.
Ash Tahanika.
Bonnie and Norbu. Chash Tahanika.
Chash Tahanika.
Tahani.
Sue. Chash Tahanika.
Hash Tahanika.
19. Noli Tahanika. Noli Tahanika, Lori.
Noli Tahanika.
Forrest. Noli Tahanika.
Noli Tahanika.
Bonnie and Norbu. Noli Tahanika.
Noli Tahanika.
Go
ahead.
Sue. Noli Tahanika.
Noli Tahanika.
And then 20. Takwi Nache. Takwi Nache.
Takwi Nache. Takwi Nache.
Lori. Takwi Nache.
Tahinake.
Takwi Nache.
Taquinake.
Forrest. Takwi Nache.
Takwi Nachke.
Bonnie. Takwi Nache.
Taquinake.
Taquinake.
Sue. Takwi Nache.
Takwi Nache.
Awesome. I do think at the last one too, we finished the slides. So on the animals, I had porcupine and I'm working on it because it's not in the dictionary and I never heard it before, but there is a word and I'm almost there. We just got to find how to put it together because it does describe the quill of the porcupine. So I have somebody helping me research it. Until then, I switched it with in otter because I actually know the word for otter. So we'll start here because I think this is where I left off with the animals with the second group. We reviewed it last week, but I'm going to review it again for those who weren't here. So we'll start with squirrel. Pasakwalinjao. Pasakwalinjao. Lori. Pasakwalinjao.
Pasakwalinjao.
Forest. Pasakwalinjao.
Pasakwalinjao.
Bonnie. Pasakwalinjao.
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 Sue. Pasakwalinjao.
Pasakwalinjao.
And if memory serves me right, that when they're describing the squirrel, they're describing it as the playful one. So that is what you're translating it as. The raccoon, aspen, aspen, aspen. Lori, aspen.
Aspen.
Forest, aspen.
Aspen.
Bonnie and Norbu, aspen.
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 Sue, aspen.
Aspen.
And that one, they're describing it sticky fingers. So skunk, shkakwis, shkakwis. Shkakwis. Lori, shkakwis.
Shkakwis.
Horace, shkakwis.
Shkakwis.
Bonnie, shkakwis.
Shkakwis.
Scotquist.
Sue, shkakwis.
Shkakwis.
Awesome. Otter, quinamoch, quinamoch. Lori, quinamoch.
Quinamoch.
Horace, quinamoch.
Quinamoch.
Bonnie, quinamoch.
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 Sue, quinamoch.
Quinamoch.
Rabbit, moshkingwa, moshkingwa. Bonnie, Lori, moshkingwa.
Moshkingwa.
Horace, moshkingwa.
Moshkingwa.
Bonnie and Norbu, moshkingwa.
Mushkwinga.
Moshkingwa.
Sue, moshkingwa.
Moshkingwa.
Beaver, amoch, amoch. Lori, amoch.
Amoch.
Horace, amoch.
Amoch.
Bonnie and Norbu, amoch.
Amoch.
Moch.
Sue, amoch.
Amoch.
So then we have some birds. And actually the way that we describe the difference between the crow and the raven actually helps me remember which is which. So my boys ask me this all the time. How can you tell the difference between a crow and a raven? I swear, but it's in the language. So when you're saying crow, you're saying ahas. But when you're saying raven, you're saying quachahas. And quata is big. So the raven is a big crow, or that's how it's described. So we'll start with crow. Ahas. Ahas. Lori, ahas.
Ahas.
Forest, ahas.
Ahas.
Bonnie and Norbu, ahas.
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 Sue, ahas.
Ahas.
Lori will do otter. Raven. Huachahas. Huachahas.
Huachahas.
Forest. Huachahas.
Wachahas.
Bonnie. Huachahas.
Huachahas.
Quachahas.
Sue. Huachahas.
Wachahas.
Eagle, and this specifically a bald eagle. Wapalinau. Wapalinau. Lori. Wapalinau.
Wapalinau.
Forest. Wapalinau.
Wapalino.
Bonnie. Wapalinau.
Wapalina.
Wapalinau.
Sue. Wapalinau.
Wapalinau.
Hawk. Just hold on, it just escaped my head, so I have to find the word. And I should know this because it's my godson's name. A waflau. A waflau? Yeah, a waflau. Lori. A waflau.
Awalau. Awalau.
A waflau.
Awalau.
Forest. A waflau.
A waplau.
A waflau.
A wahau.
Bonnie. A waflau.
Awalau.
A waffle.
Sue. A waflau.
Awelau. Awelau.
Yes, a waflau. Hummingbird. Lily Josh. Lily Josh. Lori. Lily Josh.
Lili Chash.
Forest. Lily Josh.
Ilichas.
Bonnie. Lily Josh.
Lili Chash.
A lily chosh.
Sue. Lily Josh.
We lichas.
Lily Josh.
Lilichas.
Lapiil. Lily Josh.
Lilitash.
Robin. Chicocos. Chicocos. Lori. Chicocos.
Chicocos.
Forest. Chicocos.
Chicocos.
Bonnie. Chicocos.
Chicocos.
Chicoco. Mama.
Sue. Chicocos.
Chicocos.
Let me see if I can. So next week, I will find, Lori, I'll just try to do the tens place all the way to 100. So then then I can show you the repetitive pattern. I was going to do that this week and I forgot because I did say I was going to do that. So next week, we're going to go into introductions. So we're going to learn how to introduce ourselves. If there's not something in the pack that you want to also use to introduce yourself, because everybody introduces themselves in their own way, let me know and I can see if I can make sure that we have that information by next week if you email me. So what we're going to go through is my name is, I come from, my relations are, my family, my mother, my father is my grandmother, my grandfather. I added some other things in there that I generally use. Not everybody uses them. It's however you introduce yourself. So that's why I asked, if you have anything that you generally use to introduce yourself, to email me and let me know, because I like to say now I am done speaking, or now I'm done speaking the language and I will speak English, or So right now I just have your parents, grandparents, where you're from, your name, your relations. And so the difference between I have my relations and my family. So my relations being your clan that you come from, your relatives, all your relations, and then your family. So like if you're, you know, sometimes they'll say, I don't use that one very often. Do you?
What?
Do you use Nialango Mati? My family. Do you use that? No.
I
So
say, yeah, I say Mati.
So
Elongo.
yeah, Nialango Mati.
Yeah.
So I usually use Nialango Mawak because it's talking about all your relations, where Nialango Mati is your family. It's what you're comfortable with, I guess. If there's anything else you want to add to it, though, something that's particular to you, let me know, and I'll see what I can do. If I know it, I'll share it. If not, I can find it. Is there any questions about any of the pronunciation or anything else that you might be interested in adding or learning? We'll do a review again on language talk at the beginning of next class next week. And I just want to point out that Norbu is reading the language. He's reading it. And how hard is it for us who don't understand how to read it? Read it. And he's reading it. He's doing awesome.
What are you doing?
I saw you reading it from the paper.
That's awesome. A lot of big people can't read it. And you can. That's pretty awesome.
He's pretty awesome.
Yes. Aunt Molly said you're pretty awesome, Norbu. I agree.
Yep. I almost smile every time I hear him say a word. I'm like, oh my God, that's awesome.
Good job, Norbu.
I'm so thankful you're in here.
How can we say great job, Norbu, in the language?
Wallet.
Wallet. Yep. Wallet.
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 Good thing.
Wallet.
Motivation.
Wallet.
Wallet, Norbu. You want to say anything?
Monica. Own it. Own it.
Okay. Anything else that anybody has questions about pronunciation or would like me to repeat or like me to add on for next week?
Purple.
Lawa we whiskey mapa mo.